Now let's read my post. So here is my response to the question. This is the first half of it. I actually wrote this in just 10 minutes, so there might be some errors. But anyways, let's go. I completely agree with both student A and B on this matter, so I'm not going to take sides here. Student A's contention that patients will always have faith in medical experts who can cure them of their disease makes perfect sense. I would not be happy to pay for medicine that does nothing to relieve my pain, for example. Meanwhile, I'm also of the same opinion as student B because I would hate it when a physician just does a perfunctory examination on me and gives me a diagnosis and medicine without even asking me how I feel better or appreciating me patients as I combat my disease. Okay, I see two mistakes. First, how I feel better. That should have been if I feel better. And me patients, that's strange, that's my patients. Now let's move on to the latter half of my writing. If I were to add one more consideration in choosing a doctor, I would unquestionably turn to a doctor who never conducts medical malpractice. Although I do understand that nobody is perfect, I believe any medical malpractice must be avoided. I saw the news that a female patient who had breast cancer got the wrong breast removed because of her surgeon's misunderstanding. A relationship of trust can only be developed with people who are truly professional, and this is the case whether be it a hospital, a private company, or a government. There is one spelling mistake here, surgeon. Sorry about that. Now let's go back to the first half of my writing and learn some useful vocabulary. Let's start with this one. Physician. Physician. Physician is almost the same meaning as doctor. Physician. By the way, don't get confused with physicist. Physicist. A physicist is a scientist who studies physics. Physicist. Perfunctory. Perfunctory. If you do something in a perfunctory way, it means you do it with almost no passion or interest in it. You just do it because someone has told you to. Perfunctory. Diagnosis. Diagnosis. If a doctor or a physician gives you a diagnosis, it means the doctor has discovered what health problems you have. Diagnosis. Combat. Combat. To combat means to fight against an enemy, but you can also use this word for a situation other than war, like we combat climate change. Combat. Medical malpractice. Medical malpractice. Medical malpractice is an accident that happens in a hospital while a doctor is treating a patient. Medical malpractice. Surgeon. Surgeon. A surgeon is a doctor who cuts open a patient's body and operates surgery. Surgeon. Finally, this is the word count for this piece of writing. Wow, 208 words, maybe my new record. I could have cut down the volume of the first half of my post, but it's okay, you can't write too much. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot from my post. Good luck on your test. Bye bye.